She does the work of drinking them. I do the work of cleaning up afterwards.
That too.
We're not that bougie, apparently.
Almost.
I knew you were going to do that.
Is it not done?
I knew you were going to reach for it before it was done.
Oh. Talking about how bougie we are, look at this like...
Oh!
Oh! She can't. Oh! So we have our beautiful sours. Hey y'all, hey, Erika and Jason with Time to Shrink, and it's time to...
Drink!
It's time to drink, y'all. It's Friday night, 8 p.m. Every Friday night we bring you an episode of Time to Drink. And tonight we thought we would do something that's a little more simple than we do. Usually we take a drink and give you like our crazy variations. Today we're kind of going to do, how would you describe it?
Erika's version of simple. It's funny because I was just sitting here thinking like, this is my episode. This is the sour episode. But you're still going to gussy these drinks up a little bit. You wanted a little bit of flavor to them, so they're not your simple sours.
Okay, so
but they're simple as you get.
We haven't even said, y'all, though, this is the sours episode. We're going to take a few different liquors and talk about how you would use them to make a sour. So like a gin sour, a rum sour, a tequila sour. We're not doing that one because Jason tells me that's just a margarita. So a tequila sour would be a margarita. And then he's going to make one called the Daisy that uses rye?
Yeah, but the star of it is the orange liqueur.
The orange liqueur, or yeah.
Erika's low carb orange liqueur.
Our orange liqueur, we call it like our low carb triple sec,
yeah.
but it's almost more like a Grand Marnier.
It really is, yeah.
The way we make it.
Yep.
It's in our cookbook. Our cookbook is always down below. $17. We've got all kinds of good low carb cocktails. I tell you how to make the syrups. I tell you how to make rapid infusions. I tell you how to make drinking vinegars, and then how to put all of them together in drinks. So we have,
it's all about the processes in the book. I mean, the recipes you can look up online.
Low carb cocktails.
But if you want to drink low carb, you want to drink your favorite low carb cocktails, we're going to tell you how to do it.
Right. Okay, so that was a really long intro for sours. Talk about sours, Jay.
All right, so a sour is a pretty basic recipe. You're talking about your alcohol of your choice, and then you want to have an acid, usually lemon, sometimes lime, and then a simple syrup or sugar to sweeten it up. I like to go a little bit more acid than simple syrup. Some bartenders want to do it one-to-one. It all kind of depends on your taste. Right. So our sour recipes are generally 2 ounces of alcohol, an ounce of lemon or lime juice, depending on the drink we're making.
Whatever acid you're picking. You can do like a grapefruit, couldn't you?
You could, absolutely. You absolutely could. And then I do 0.75 of simple syrup. And of course, in every sour, well, I say in every sour, not in every sour. I'm going to make one tonight.
Not in every sour.
But in
often
most sours I make
have an egg white.
Our good friend.
And a lot of bars have egg whites in their sours because not only is it delicious, it makes it super pretty. And you know, like aesthetics are, you want to drink something that you look at and like, ooh, I need that. And the egg white makes it all frothy on top. It doesn't taste like egg at all.
No,
it's just, if you didn't know there was egg in it, you would not know.
You'd love it.
Some people think they don't like egg in their drinks, but they just think that. Just try it. And if not, just leave the egg white out. You can make all of these and leave the egg white out if you really want to.
All right. Let's start off with the Daisy, and
I guess I'm gonna pull up my chair.
Pull up your chair.
That's what I do about now.
We'll put people in slow. We'll start with the Daisy. No egg in the Daisy.
Okay, so we're really bad at naming drinks in general.
No, this is the name of it.
That's what I was just gonna say. This is actually the name of the drink he found that he made. He wanted to make a drink that starred the orange liqueur because it was dating back to like its National Brandy Day on the day that we're actually filming this. And he found that drink, made it. It's really refreshing and delightful, right?
Yeah,
I don't even know where I was going with that. Let's just make one.
Something about us not being able to name drinks.
Oh yeah, we don't know how to name drinks. So this one is literally this. We found a recipe and he made it, but we low carbed it by using our low carb orange liqueur. And then the other ones we're just going to call a gin sour and a rum sour because
they have names, but
I'm sure they have names, but we don't know what they are.
I just can't think of them right now.
I don't know.
All right, we always, not always, but we often use the volcano lemon juice fine, lime juice, you want to squeeze your own. We'll do that here in a minute.
Yeah.
Like I said, my sours, I like to go 1 ounce of the acid, so 1 ounce of lemon juice.
You want a really good quality lemon juice or lime juice. If you can find a super good quality lime juice pre-bottled, let me know. I'd love to find it, but I haven't. But this one is not cheap. It's very expensive. It's probably more expensive than doing your own lemons, but it's nice to have. We use it for all kinds of things. Keep it in the fridge. Italian volcanic organic lemon juice, and I'll link it down below. I try and link everything that we talk about if I can remember to, y'all, and if I don't, just ask me.
All right, now we would normally get a 0.75 ounce of simple syrup. I'm only going to do 1/4 of an ounce because we're going to go in with
the orange
liqueur,
and it is sweet. Yeah.
And it's sweet. It has.
If you were to use a Grand Marnier, you would get lots of carbs. Instead, we're using our low carb one, which has almost no carbs.
Brandy base, sits with orange peels and oil in it for a few weeks. It's in the cookbook.
Yeah, it's in our cookbook exactly how to make this. And this is one of those, it goes in so many things that if you have a low carb version, you're golden.
You're gold. Yeah, it's worth it. If you like margaritas or any kind of
anything that has a triple sec or a Grand Marnier type thing in it.
All right, so we have.
So what's in here?
We've got, so far I've got an ounce of the lemon juice and then 1/2 ounce of the orange liqueur and 1/4 of an ounce of the simple syrup. And we use Swoon.
We use this when we're not using a flavored. If we're using a flavored, I make it myself. If we're using a non-flavored, this Swoon zero sugar simple syrup is great. It has a really great mouthfeel. It tastes like straight up simple syrup. So we buy this unless we're gonna flavor it.
In a Whiskey Daisy, you can use rye, bourbon, or just straight Kentucky bourbon. Both work.
Whatever your favorite is.
Yeah, it's a better bourbon drink than it is a whiskey drink, to be honest with you.
Yeah, we're not really whiskey drinkers. We like rye, we like bourbon, or I like bourbon a lot. But the rye, I think, is special with this. Like, you don't have to use a rye, but if you would like to try a rye, this would be a good introductory drink with a good rye. It's not hot.
So it's pretty simple. You just shake it up, get it chilled. You're going to strain it into whatever glass you like.
These are my favorite glasses that I inherited from my grandmother. They're that little bit of the pinkish, like rose gold almost.
I knew you were going to do that.
Is it not done?
I knew you were going to reach for it before it was done.
Oh.
I knew you were.
It looks so pretty already. It's not finished?
No, you top it off with a little sparkling water. We're going to use San Pellegrino because, well, if you've ever watched us, we're a little bougie. But
yeah, we're just a little.
So you just top it off however much you want, whatever will fit in the glass. Probably about 2 ounces is what that is. And
I feel like I'm going to spill.
Don't.
Okay, I'm just going to do this.
We're not that bougie, apparently.
All right, first drink of the night, the Daisy. It is so good. It's like it's really refreshing.
Yeah.
I have never tasted anything like this before. Every time I've had things with the orange liqueur, it's always a margarita.
Yeah.
And this is very different from that, but it's still super refreshing, like a margarita.
You don't have all the overpowering taste that you have the large amount of lime juice.
So you get to really enjoy that triple sec or Grand Marnier type
you taste that
flavor.
orange liqueur. It mixes with the lemon. You got a little bit of sweetness to it, and then the water just kind of mellows it all out at the end.
It's so good.
It's very good.
Could I use champagne instead of San Pellegrino in this?
You could, but to what you just said, then you're making the taste a little more complex.
Maybe. I think it might be good with champagne too, though, y'all. I've never had it that way, but I'm thinking we may have to try that.
So that's a Whiskey Daisy. Very, very nice drink. Very refreshing. It's technically a sour, except we're using our low carb orange liqueur instead of the simple syrup.
All right. So next up, we're going to make a gin sour. And as Jason said, I like to make things a little more complicated than they already are, or than they originally are. So I have, where is it? Oh. Okay, I took my favorite gin, which is this Lock and Union. This is my favorite American dry gin. Lock and Union, love it, love it, love it. I took that and I paired it with some butterfly pea flowers. Now these things are amazing. They don't really have any, they don't really give any flavor to it, but I know y'all see the color in here. I mean, look at that color. Gin is clear, right? This was clear. I added a few butterfly pea flowers, and this has literally only been sitting for like 20 minutes.
I don't even know if it's that long.
Probably not even that long. And these are great. You can find them on Instagram. On Instagram, maybe. You can find them on Amazon. Make sure you get organic because you're drinking it, right? But these are great. I love them. And so I need to strain it real quick, though.
Here it is.
No. Oh, yeah. So we're just gonna do our little, we're talking about how bougie we are. Look at this, like,
oh! Usually I
too bad that got caught on camera. Oh my gosh, I did that way too fast, y'all, and I made a huge mess everywhere. Oh! All right, we'll be back in a minute. I gotta clean up. And with the magic of camera, I put my infused gin right back into this gin because it was the last of this bottle. And it looks like this dark purpley blue, right? It is beautiful. It's so pretty. But it's magic. It's magic because if you add acid to it, it turns it pink. So you can like make color changing drinks. You can make gradients of color. Or you can just go ahead and mix it up. But I just think this is the coolest thing ever. You can do it with any kind of clear alcohol. It doesn't have to be with gin. But I thought we would do it with this gin because I didn't have that much left in the bottle. Okay, so what we're doing now is the gin sour, which we don't know what the name of that is. I'm sure there's probably like a, what's happening with my stool? I'm sure there's probably like a fancy name for a gin sour, but I don't know what it is. Y'all let me know down below what a gin sour is as far as the name.
Cocktail guy will.
Yeah, low carb cocktail guy. What is the name for a gin sour? We don't know. But we're gonna make one. I feel like we need a clear. We're not gonna see the magic.
Well, I was wondering if.
Oh, we need. Which one are we making it in? This one?
Hold on.
Yes. All right, we can see the magic now. It's like part of the experience.
All right, so simple sour recipe. This is it. All right, I'm doing the lemon juice last. I wouldn't normally do it in this order because you want the magic to happen, remember?
I do. I want the magic to happen. I want y'all to see the magic happen.
All right, so we're going to play around with this a little bit. So we're going, that's 0.75 of simple syrup, 2 ounces of our blue gin.
Butterfly pea gin. Like, look at that. Look at that color. Can y'all see how vibrantly blue purple that is? Like, it's gorgeous. So pretty. Why are we putting the egg in?
I thought you
had to put the lemon in now.
Now we're trying something here.
No. Why are you putting it? You gotta do it in the right order.
Well, babe, if I put...
But they'll see the change. They'll see the color change happen, and then you can finish up your drink.
All right. Then we're gonna do...
He's hard, y'all.
An ounce...
Why does he not read my mind?
...of lemon juice.
After 20 years, you should read my mind.
Of course we don't have
You don't have a whole ounce.
This is just like a live show.
This is a live show, y'all.
y'all.
If y'all are enjoying this, come back for the live.
We haven't even started drinking. This is just us in our hot mess express of a life.
All right, here we go. You want to see the magic?
Let's see the magic.
Gosh, I hope this works.
Magic, come on. Oh, it didn't turn pink. It turned lighter purple. Now, when I've done this before, it turned pink with the acid. Okay, well, we're making a purple drink. Forget about the magic. I swear, y'all, I'm going to pop up a picture right here and show you what I've done in the past and has totally turned pink. It really has. See?
There's your egg.
How did that not turn pink?
We're going to give it the old dry shake.
It's still really pretty purple, but I've never had it, when I added acid, have it not turn pink.
Now time for the ice.
Look at him smiling authentically. That was an authentic smile right there.
Because we're having fun tonight.
We're set.
No,
There we
we're
go.
fine. All right. A little old school Boston shaker right there. What do you want? Which glass are we putting this in?
This
here?
one right here.
All right.
Just sitting here waiting for you.
Gin sour-ish.
It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's not pink. It's really pretty.
All right, there you
How
go.
pretty is she? This drink needs a pretty name. I bet it has one. I wonder what it is.
Butterfly sour.
The Butterfly Sour. That's a pretty name.
How's it taste?
Tastes good. Yeah. Like, I feel like looking at it, like I need some lavender in it. We might should make one of these with some lavender syrup.
Okay.
Not today,
Not
but
today, but
on
come
a
back.
live stream.
mind thinking. Mind thinking.
All
This
right.
is quite good. I have come to realize that I love a good sour. I used to think that my favorite cocktail was a margarita. Never had
It
a
is a
clue.
sour.
I'm not done talking.
Oh.
He's
Can't read
off
your mind.
camera back here.
Can't read your mind.
No. Why can you not read my mind? What is happening? It's been 20 years. Why? How?
Yeah.
How can you not read my mind? What I was trying to say was,
Yeah.
the serious part of this is we look like we're like probably wasted. He's not had any alcohol tonight except for 1/4 of an ounce of Kahlua in a previous episode. That was it. And I've had, you saw my sips, but we're still a Hot Mess Express, which kind of makes people think that we're like super tipsy every time we come to y'all, but
It's just how we are.
that's just how we roll.
All
And I
right.
don't even know what I was saying. Oh, I was saying that margaritas are one of my very favorite cocktails. And who knew that they were a sour? Okay, there's literally a bug that just landed in my sour.
The bullet. I mean the daisy.
Oh,
That's okay. I'll still drink it.
it's a gnat in my sour.
God was bothering me someplace. All right. So last on the old agenda tonight is the Rum Sour. It actually has a
Okay,
name.
that's
I
not-
can't think of what it is.
Daiquiri.
No.
No, because the
We're
daiquiri is
adding
not
an
a
egg
sour.
to it. Yes.
Oh,
yes,
it is.
yes.
Okay, a typical, is it got rum?
Yeah.
Okay, this is one of my favorite drinks that Jason makes me that is very,
oh.
very basic and has nothing added to it.
Well, we're doing an egg
But
tonight.
I'm not, that's what I'm saying. Come on, read the mind. What I was trying to say is daiquiri is one of my very favorite drinks that Jason makes for me, and there's like no frou-frou, no extra, no Erika's twist, just straight up delicious. But he's never made one for me that has the egg in it. Have you, maybe? Anyways, so this is like a daiquiri, but plus the egg, so then it would be called a rum sour, which probably means there's actually a name for this as well that we do not know.
I know it. I just can't think of it.
Jason
All right.
says he knows.
So on the acid for a daiquiri, it's still supposed to be an ounce of lime juice. I find that squeezing one lime does the job. So I don't ever measure it out. It's another reason that they're really easy to make. I just take a lime, cut it, squeeze the whole
One
lime,
Okay.
and we're good to go. So that's, take your rum, whatever you like. We're a little low on rum right now, so I usually use a brown rum, to be honest with you, in it because...
We have the Demerara, don't we?
Oh, you don't use that.
Oh, not Demerara.
No.
You use that 151.
Alright, so there you go. Pretty basic daiquiri. You shake it up with ice, strain it, pour it in the
So
glass.
tell me
And
again,
that
what
is-
is in here? One lime,
One lime
7.75
of simple syrup. And 2 ounces of rum.
2 ounces of rum.
But we're going to add the egg to get the froth tonight.
Shake it like crazy so it gets super frothy.
Alright, I'll show you crazy. Pretty much lost the yolk. I've done that a lot lately. Never on camera, though. Alright. And then you're dry shaking. Is that a super lot for you?
I don't know, it doesn't seem like enough. I don't know. We're a tag team. I work up the really cool, crazy ideas, and he does the literal work of putting it together.
She does the work of drinking them. I do the work of cleaning up afterwards.
That too. Maybe another 20 years you'll be able to actually just read my mind.
Maybe.
Sometimes you can't.
I don't even want to go use this episode.
This is going to be labeled the Hot Mess Express episode.
Cut.
That literally exploded, y'all, everywhere. Maybe you're not supposed to shake it that much for a reason.
Alright, we're moving forward, y'all.
We're so bougie and classy.
Oh my gosh.
Tonight everybody thinks we're...
That looks closer to a fizz than a sour.
Yeah, it does. That's pretty though. Look at all of that.
Yeah.
If it hadn't had an explosion, this would have been perfection. Alright, let's taste it.
You don't like it as much.
No, it's really good.
You do like it.
I do like it as much.
Oh, you do?
No, I don't.
No, you don't.
I don't. I like it better without.
Without the egg.
Those, I like the foam. Or this one, I
Yeah.
like the foam. The daiquiri,
We usually like
maybe
the
I'm
egg.
just used to drinking
No.
it straight up. I don't like
think
it
it's-
as much.
Yeah, I think the straight daiquiri is just better.
Yeah. I don't know. All right,
But
so.
this is pretty, right?
So, we have our lineup. So we have our beautiful sours. This guy looks so sad and short. He needs his little stand. And these beautiful glasses are the results from tonight. Thanks for hanging out with us. We really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
especially if you stuck through that.
If you stuck through that mess, give us an emoji down below with an alcoholic drink in it. Because woo, are we the Hot Mess Express. All right, bye y'all. We will see you again next Friday, every Friday at 8 p.m. Sometimes we'll be live. Sometimes it'll be an orchestrated hot mess like this. And sometimes it'll just be a regular fun hang out with us. You never know what you're going to get. Bye y'all. Be blessed.